Hey dudes and dudettes, welcome back to your least favorite YouTube channel of a nearly middle-aged man telling teacher jokes and inserting silly sounds into his videos. I appreciate each and every one of you pals for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos because I got nothing else going on. So this week I've got a lot of material goods to show you that fill the void once occupied by friendships and self-esteem. So let's jump right into haul series number 35. Burp. Busy week in terms of pickups. These first two things I got from a store here in Philly called, I think it's called Ubeek, maybe Ubeek, I don't really know, but their Twitter is absolutely hysterical. First thing I got is a pair of SBs. As you guys might know if you follow the channel, the giveaway winner won a pair of these as well. These are my personals. This is the Nike SB collaboration with Murasaki Japan. This is an SB Dunk called Ride Life. There's a lot going on in this shoe. I am a big fan of this shoe. It's a really simple colorway. You can see there's like little details inside here. This is probably one of the better SBs that's come out in the past couple years in my opinion. Check that out. Big time pickup. So when I was actually going in to pick up these for myself and for Ben, the giveaway winner, Ubeek happened to have this hanging out on the counter. In my size as well. This other thing I got from Ubeek Philly is this. This is the Nike Air Jordan 4 Retro Levi's collaboration that came out at the end of last month. This is the black pair. Big sell for these is the gum bottom for me. I used to have the blue ones. They got lost in the move, but these are really cool. I think the collaboration Levi's did with Air Jordan was really well executed and it's just different. So pretty cool pickup from Ubeek. Big fan of them. You should check them out, ubeeklife.com. This next thing I got has quite a story behind it. I got it from someone who I've gotten many things from before. You can follow him on Twitter. His handle is @Caesar366. So as always, Caesar is the man. He packed this really well and included a free box logo sticker with it, so that's pretty cool. Whee! But this is a Nike Air Jordan size 11. Let me break this down for you really quick. So there's a story behind these. These have seen some stuff. I originally got these from someone on Twitter. I then sold them to someone on Twitter. Caesar got them from that person, and then I got these back from Caesar. This is a size 11 Air Jordan 1 Retro Band or Bread, whatever you call it, 2016 release. This was my pair about 3 weeks ago. They somehow ended up back here. I'm really glad, but either way, Caesar is the dude. I'm happy these are back. I'm not letting them get away from me this time. These are just a classic shoe. So everyone check him out on Twitter @Caesar366. Really good dude, and I'm glad they're back home. Aww. This next one is from a dude that I have worked with and talked to a bunch. You can follow him on Twitter @JBusKicks. He actually ran a slot for me to get this. As you guys can tell from the box probably. It's a Yeezer Tree Fitty, size 11. It's a Europe label. But this is my first time seeing these in hand. This is the Yeezy 350 V2 Butter. These are a lot more yellow in hand than I expected, I will say that. They're kind of almost more like the semi-frozen yellow color. If they had a gum bottom, I think it'd be a lot cooler. I'm not keeping these because I don't keep Yeezys. These will be on the site, but definitely check out my dude Jack @JBusKicks. Really good dude. I know he's wanted to be on the video for a while, so there you go, brother. Thank you so much for the alley-oop on these. Make sure you check him out. This next thing, there's a little bit of a story to this too. So I got this from somebody, through somebody, I guess you could say. Almost like an Inception thing. This came to me from our friend, good old E-Dog, but it was actually given to me by my good friend, Shawnee Mac. You could follow him @TheShawneeMac424 on Twitter. Really good dude. One of my best friends. This is so cool. He actually gifted me this. This is the Supreme Pocket Samurai. This is just it's a little pocket knife that looks like a samurai, and I think it's just really, really cool. So go follow Shawnee Mac on Twitter, at @theshawneemac424. Probably one of my top 5 favorite humans in the entire world, possibly the universe. But yeah, really, really cool. I'm really happy about this. Thanks, Sean. Love you, bud. And these next 2 things are actually from eDog. You can follow him at eDog10090 on Twitter. As I've said before, one of the most legitimate human beings in the entire universe. He will say that he is the most legit. First thing I got from him, Supreme Week 18. This is a heather gray, size large of the Diamonds tee. A lot of people really, really like this design. It's unopened, obviously, but I got this from eDog. He packed it with something else because I got 2 things from him, so thank you, eDog. And this other thing I got is another good old Yeezer. This one is a size 9, though. The Butters. I'm interested to see what the color looks like on the video because these are a lot more yellow in person, like I said, because I know the lighting on my videos is really, really bright. But nice shoe, gonna be up on the website for sale because I can't fit a size 9, nor do I want to fit a Yeezy. So everyone check out my dude eDog on Twitter at eDog10090. Splendid human being, one of the greats. And that's all my pickups for the week. I got a lot of stuff. A lot of this stuff is going to end up on the website, but that's not going to be the video. I'm going to try something new in this week's edition of My Unpopular Opinions. So this could be either really bad or semi-good. I don't think it's going to be really good. In this week's edition of My Unpopular Opinions, I'm going to go over what I think are the top 5 shoes of 2018 so far. So as you guys know, it is now July. That means the first 6 months of the year have passed us, and there have been a lot of shoe releases. Here's what I think are some of the honorable mentions from the first half of the year in sneaker releases. I'm basing these on aesthetic, on execution of what they're trying to do, and in certain cases materials, but you guys probably know if you've watched my channel that I'm not really a big quality or materials guy. I'm big on colorway and I'm big on how they just look. So let's get to the list. The number 5 shoe release of the year, in my opinion, is the Puma Thunder Spectra. Puma kind of got themselves on the map this year, and it's kind of natural that they would take a crack at the dad shoe craze and release this. In my opinion, this is one of the best executions of the dad shoe model, mainly because it's less bulky, and I just think the colorway is very, very versatile. It goes with a lot of stuff. I think it's a really futuristic looking shoe while also taking into account that certain models like the Yeezy Wave Runner or the Nike Monarch are just big right now. So the number 5 shoe release of the year, in my opinion, the Puma Thunder Spectra. The number 4 release of the year, in my opinion, is not really a hyped shoe at all. This is purely based on the execution and the materials. In my opinion, and you guys are probably gonna flame me for this, but that's totally cool, the Parley Oceans Ultra Boost 4.0 Carbon. This shoe is not hyped up at all. The thing that I think is really cool about this is another collaboration with Parley for the Oceans and Adidas, who've been working together for a number of years now, probably like 3 or 4 years. The shoe itself is made up of 85% recycled ocean plastic, which I think is just something really cool to do. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Ultra Boost. I don't think they're ugly. I don't deny that they're comfortable. I just personally don't wear them. But I can't deny the fact that Adidas and Parley Oceans are taking something that's literally garbage and turning it into a beautiful shoe. So the number 4 shoe of the year, in my opinion, is the Parley Oceans Ultra Boost 4.0 Carbon. The number 3 release of the year, in my opinion, is Virgil Abloh's Off-White collaboration with Jordan Brand on the UNC colorway. As most of you probably know, this is the 3rd iteration of the Air Jordan 1 Off-White collaboration, and in my opinion, the best colorway. In certain cases, I think it's some of the best materials. The interesting part about this shoe is that this was the most widely available of all of the Off-White Jordan 1s, and I think that's really cool because you see a lot of people wearing it. And on top of that, I just really like the colorway. I think it's really cool. Obviously, this pays homage to Michael Jordan's alma mater of the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, but I just think this is just such a cool colorway. Very, very well done. So the number 3 shoe of the year, in my opinion, the Off-White Air Jordan 1 UNC. The number 2 shoe release of the year I do not have in my collection because I personally do not like them. I'm not too cocky to admit that this was a very, very well executed model and probably some of the best materials that have come out. It's the Air Max 97/1 Sean Wotherspoon release. I don't like them. I think they're ugly. I think it looks like Easter puked on someone's feet. But I can't deny the fact that it's inventive and a new take on a very classic silhouette. I know a lot of people like the Air Max 97. I personally don't. If you care about materials, this thing is your jam. Like the corduroy, once you wear it a couple times, starts to get distressed and it looks really cool. The number 2 shoe of the year, in my opinion, is the Air Max 97/1 Sean Wotherspoon. And finally, my opinion for shoe of the year, for the first half of the year at least, is this. The Air Jordan 3 Retro Black Cement. This is the 6th retro of this model. The OG is in '88. It came out again in 1994, 2001, 2008 with the Countdown Pack, 2011, and now again in 2018. We haven't seen the heel tab with the Nike Air branding since 2001. The 2008 and 2011 versions both had the Jumpman logo on the back. I think this is a really, really cool touch to pay tribute to the first model that the Tinker Hatfield had any say in. These were just a groundbreaking shoe at the time. I think this is a classic colorway, classic silhouette, and I love what they did this year with this release. So that's why I think that the Black Cement 3 is the shoe of the year so far. So that's it. I hope you guys, thought the list was at least, respectable. Again, it's just my opinion. It's not the gospel. I bet there's a lot of better shoes out there that have come up, but these are just my dumb opinions again. So thanks for watching. If you got through this video, you like what's going on, remember to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and become a pal. Join the nearly 3,600 pals that watch these videos because they have a whole bunch of free time. I appreciate you. So I have a pretty good hype box coming for you at the end of the week. It is en route from Soul Steals right now. But until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and remember, they're just shoes. If you're not having fun doing it, find something you love doing and do that because it's the easiest way to be happy. We'll see you at the end of the week. Goodbye and good night.